And I'd like to welcome you all to part 6 of our mid-year app review. Again, we're just discussing and covering some of the select apps that we've talked about since January 2024 of this year. And thank you all so much for joining. The WildTech DC Senior iPad program, as owners and presenters, offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information, any applications, or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners, or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see me, hear me, or see the screen, please let me know in the chat. I would appreciate that. Let's make sure our TVs and cell phones are silenced to give others and ourselves the most immersive experience, and make sure you have some kind of notes next to you so you can record some info and review it later on. To keep our meetings organized and it has some kind of etiquette, as we always do, I just ask that you use the raise hand feature if you have a question, comment, concern, or I just may ask, have you done X, Y, and Z? So I want everyone in Zoom to please raise their hand. You can tap more at the top right, and then you can tap on raise hand to raise your hand. If your toolbar is at the bottom, you can hit reactions, and then you can tap on raise hand. But either way, again, if you're here, if you're ready to learn, if you're present, if you're excited to review some of the apps we've covered before, learn something new, look forward to the review, please raise your hand in Zoom. Okay. Again, thank you. Thank you so much. We have about 9 hands so far. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And again, don't forget, again, if you ever have a question, comment, concern, reaction, etc., anything you'd like to share, you raise your hand. If you want to lower your hand, all you have to do is hit lower at the bottom. Again, it says your hand is raised and it says lower. So don't forget to hit lower to lower your hand. Okay. So just so that way everyone can be acknowledged if they have a question, etc. Okay. Thank you. Again, don't forget to hit lower to lower your hands. Appreciate it. If you want to communicate with others non-verbally, the chat is a great way to share a greeting, ask a question, send your congrats. Anything you'd like to share, you can do so in the chat. You can tap more at the top right of Zoom, just like before, but instead you're going to hit chat, the very first option. Okay, the meeting chat, it says tap here to chat. So all you have to do is tap on that section right here, and the keyboard will come up, and then you will see you'll be able to type in your response or what you'd like to share, and then send it using this blue button on the right hand side. So I want everyone in Zoom to please share a chat. Again, more chat, tap here to chat, type your message in and send it. On my Zoom, again, my toolbar is here at the bottom. So all I have to do is hit chat and access it. But either way, I still have to hit tap here to chat and type in a message. So today, again, is I'm going to write hello, and today is One Vision Day, so I'm going to find some peace emojis. Happy Friday. So again, you can share text, you can share emojis, anything you like to share in the chat. You can even share a photo in the chat by hitting the plus sign, and then you can hit photo and add any photo from your Photos app. So this screenshot was from our session last week, where we made our plants or discovered or learned more about the apps. Really liked that app. It was a lot of fun. So again, you can even share a photo in the Zoom chat if you would like. If you want to save a photo, like again, this one from Miss Wilda, if I wanted to save this image, I can just hold it with my finger, and then until you see this menu, and then I can hit save image. So I can, again, hold the image and either save it, I can reply to this message, I can copy it. Same idea with just a text, or sorry, with just a message with text in it. I can hold it to copy it or reply to it. So if I reply to Gracie's message, I can just reply. There you go. And you see now it says one reply. So you can look at all of the replies for someone as well. So thank you. Thank you for your message, Ms. Cher. I love that GIF, Brenda. I think someone shared that and you saved it, so love it. Thank you for the picture, Yvonne, appreciate it. And good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Love all the messages. Good morning. Thank you. And yes, please continue to share your messages in the chat. They certainly put a smile on my face, so I hope it does the same for everyone else as well. And again, in the chat, as we usually do on Fridays, if you could share again sorry, I shouldn't say looking forward to, but what Zoom sessions that you enjoyed this week. So we had our Prevention of Blindness Society on Tuesday. That was very interesting to learn about and their services. We had our part 5 of this review on Monday. I guess that's why it says looking forward to. We had our session with Annie yesterday, just a review on iOS devices. That was fun. And yeah, we had our modules as well this week where we learned quite a bit. So if you could share again your favorite sessions this week and why, we'd appreciate that in the chat. But again, don't forget to attend our lunch club at 12 and our module at 1:30. Yep, it's certainly One Vision Day, so I really like it. And I love your picture, Cassandra, that's really cool. So again, if you could share again your favorite sessions this week in the chat and why, I'd love to shout them out throughout the session. So again, today we're going to be continuing on with our app review, and then we'll be having our overview and discussion and just talk about the apps that we discussed today. So moving on to our app review. So the next set of apps that we covered were apps for movies and TV. So I'm mainly just going to mention these today, but they are very fun to utilize. So make sure you check that out on our YouTube channel if you want to go a little bit more in depth. But if you want to buy movie tickets, so you can actually physically go into the movie theater, or if you want to just look at different movies that are on and different reviews, different show times, Fandango is the #1 movie ticketing app. Buy movie tickets, watch the newest trailers, browse Rotten Tomatoes scores, so browsing reviews, and find the best show times and seats for more than 31,000 screens nationwide. So again, with this app, you can see what movies are playing around you and the times you can purchase them, see reviews, see trailers, etc. So make sure you all check out this app. We're in the App Store. Again, it's the letter A. It's a blue icon. That is the App Store. That's how you download apps on your iPad or on an Apple device. So I'm going to hit the search button in the App Store, and I'm going to type in again the name or type of app that I want to download. So again, I just kept hitting search until the keyboard came up. Once I type it in, I hit the search option right here in blue, that enter key on the keyboard. And look at that, at the top right, Fandango, get movie tickets. So you're gonna wanna hit get and download the app. And that way, once you download it, you'll be able to, again, take advantage of the information. But look, again, buy tickets, to your favorite movie theater. You can reserve seats. You can see reviews and scores. You can see all about their loyalty programs or rewards. You can get digital tickets, so you can go immediately into the theater and not have to purchase a ticket there. You can already have purchased it online, which is very convenient. And again, watching different trailers. So I'm going to post this link into the chat, and I hope you all get to take advantage of it. Again, you can look at movie tickets near you, movie theaters near you, reviews, etc. So I hope you all get to take advantage of this app, okay? IMDb, it's quite similar. Again, it's focusing on just movies and TV shows where it's the ultimate streaming companion. So it's basically just, you can use it to explore many different shows and movies that you may have not known about before. You can even select your own preferred streaming services. So if you have Netflix, Hulu, and Paramount Plus, you can see all the new releases on Netflix, Hulu, and Paramount Plus, etc. And explore the vast sea of entertainment choices like never before. So again, this one is called IMDb. So I'm going to go to the App Store on my device, and I'm going to hit the search option again, and I'm going to type in IMDb. When you type it in, you're going to hit search, and it appears here on the right-hand side, IMDb. Make sure you get it, download it, rinse and repeat from before. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to paste it in just a second. But look at that. Again, it says love what you watch. So no matter what services you take advantage of, you can see what's new, what to watch, what's trending, top 10 in IMDb. You can, again, see trailers. You can see where it's streaming at. You can see if you can purchase that if you want to. You can see behind the scenes of your favorite movies and TV shows as well. The latest trailers, exclusive clips, reviews, and streaming notifications as well. So make sure that you check out this app, and especially if you do take advantage of quite a few streaming services, you can get notified when those new releases come out on those services as well. So again, if you want to explore new TV shows and movies from your favorite services, you can utilize this app on your iPad as well, or just what's coming out in general as well. So I really like this app. I'm going to paste it into the Zoom chat. And that way, once you tap on it, it takes you again straight to the app where you can get it and download it. Thank you, Dolores. I really liked yesterday's session as well. Just learning and just doing a review on those devices was a lot of fun. So thank you for that. And make sure you all check out the IMDb app. And last but not least, this app is called TV Guide for finding what to watch and where to watch it. Any show, any movie on live TV or streaming, the TV Guide app puts it all in the palm of your hands. So no matter if you're on cable, if you're on antenna, you can basically have the TV Guide on your iPad. So that way you can look at what's going to be on even without being on your TV. And I think that's really interesting. So you're going to go to the App Store, hit search, hit it again, hit it one more time. Again, just to go back to where it's empty at the top and I can type in what I want to type in. And it's right here on the top right-hand side. Again, TV Guide, streaming and live TV. You can discover new shows from 30 plus streaming services. So kind of like IMDb as well. But again, seeing what's airing on your favorite channels from your local listings. So no matter, again, if you're on cable, antenna, you can choose and see your guide, basically your whole channel list, again, on your iPad. Stay up to date. You can add your favorite titles to your watch list. So you can get notifications for those in case new episodes come out. You can watch trailers. And again, you can select which streaming services you also have and see which ones you can watch for that particular show. So for this show, it says Game of Thrones. It's on these different services. So you can utilize them on those services as well. But look, again, I think my favorite feature of this, again, is just to, again, actually look at the listings that are in your area. So that way you can adjust it in this app as well. So this is the TV Guide app. Again, if you want to check out a little more in depth on these different apps, check out our apps for movies and TV session on our YouTube channel. But again, I just wanted to generally introduce those three or review those three with you all. So again, I just put that app into the chat. So again, we have Fandango, where you can buy movie tickets, see what's on at your local theaters, see reviews and trailers, etc. With IMDb, it's more general, where it's just movies and TV, and also the streaming services with those. You can see where to watch them, behind the scenes, reviews, see what's going on. And your TV Guide app, again, allows you to look at your listings straight from your iPad, see what's new, see what you can watch on your streaming services as well. So if you like any of these apps, if you have utilized any of these three apps before, if you want to take advantage of these or explore these or our video on them to see more in depth, please raise your hand in Zoom. But who knew you could do so much with movies and TV just with these three apps. So again, your favorite theaters, your favorite shows and movies, and your own TV Guide straight from your iPad. So again, make sure you all tap on the links to download these different apps. So that way you can access them and utilize them, okay? So thank you. We have about 2-3 hands so far. I appreciate that. And I hope you all get to utilize these different apps on your iPad. Next up, regarding our services, thank you all so much for participating. I noticed those hands, so Thank you so much. Is our we had a whole all about DC advanced training. So I will be covering or reviewing the three apps that we covered. So first up is Fox 5 DC. News doesn't wait. Why should you? Take Fox 5 DC everywhere you go. This app connects you with top stories around Washington, DC, complete with breaking news alerts, live video, and real-time weather forecasts. So it's sometimes always good to know what's going on or have an easy resource that you can look at. So I found this app to be quite informational. So again, you're going to go into the App Store and you're going to search for Fox 5, excuse me, DC. With all of the apps that I searched, you see there are many other apps as well. So look, they even have Fox 5 New York, Fox 2 Detroit, Fox 29 Philadelphia, So it's there are many other versions of this app as well, which is always nice to see. You're gonna, of course, get the app, download it, take advantage of it. I'm gonna post this link into the chat. So that way, again, you all can take advantage of it. So again, all you do is tap on it, takes you straight to the link or to the app. Of course, you can read the reviews, information, etc. So make sure you check that information out. But we're actually gonna go into this app, again, Fox 5 Washington, DC. So look at that. This is your home page. You can see your top stories. On the right-hand side, this is called Good Day DC. I really like this portion. Just seeing what's going on. Lion Lunch Hour. Oh wow, today is National Tequila Day. That's funny. Let's see, Like It or Not. I remember that. The Final Five. Wow. So anything that you like, you can see here. You can even see it live, right? You see at the top right, it says watch live, right? So you can even watch Fox 5
Still kind of
live
hot out
with
here,
this
so
app.
doesn't really feel like a cold.
Isn't that cool? Straight, again, everything is free. Again, if I didn't mention the price, again, what I'm doing on my iPad, you can do on yours as well. So isn't that cool? You can watch Fox 5 DC straight from your
Let's head to
iPad
the 7-day
as
forecast.
well. So that's really fun. At the bottom, again, is your toolbar, different options, different things that you can see. So like explore, this is your explore page. So different sections. So look, Good Day DC, you can explore. It takes you, yep, straight to Good Day DC, 9 to 11, weekday mornings, more articles, etc. I think that's really fun. Self-care, yep, because it was self-care day. Wow. I'm gonna hit done at the top left to go back. But yeah, you can explore different options or different things you can access in the Fox 5. I guess, what's the word for it? Entity, the Fox 5 entity. So look, even podcasts, contest personalities, live streams. This is called Like It or Not. Wow, that's cool. Even the weather, you can see what's going on in the weather near you. So look, which is, all of us have iPads, weather app, but here's just another way to check it out. Latest weather news. So I think that's quite cool. Again, news for the weather. There is one spot in the weather app for that, but they have a lot here. And then this is your settings. So you can adjust any settings regarding this app. But yeah, it's not too much to this app. You can have your home page, your explore page. You can see other things in the Fox 5 entity. This play button here, I'm assuming this just plays a video for you. I guess a random video, I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. Your weather, and of course you can adjust your settings and again, watch Fox 5 DC live right here with the app. So if you like the Fox 5 DC app, if you want to take advantage of it, if you want to utilize it on your iPad, please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, it's especially if you're out and about, you just want to see what's going on. If you're next to your TV, of course, watch your TV. But again, it's just so easy just to access this app and to utilize it for the news, for the weather, for the real life TV, etc. So hope you get to take advantage and utilize this app. So thank you. We have about 6 hands so far. So I really appreciate your participation. You all can hit lower as well. Thank you so much. And thank you, Miss Sherry. I appreciate your comment. I love that on Tuesday as well. That was so fun. I appreciate that. And I like the modules as well. The review is always good. So thank you so much for that. Our next app is called, again, when we did all about DC Historic Sites. So if you want to learn more about DC's important and irreplaceable historic places and spaces, this app is the app for you. It's based on the DC Inventory of Historic Sites, the city's official list of properties deemed worthy of recognition and protection for their contribution to the cultural heritage of the city, the nation's capital, and the nation. So again, if you wanted to learn more about DC's historic sites, you can utilize this app. So again, it's called DC Historic Sites or Historic Sites DC. Yeah, DC Historic Sites right here at the top right. You're gonna hit get. You're gonna, of course, download the app and take advantage of this app. I'm going to paste the link to it into the chat as usual. And make sure, of course, you get it and download it while we're talking about it so you can utilize it. I'm going to open the DC Historic Sites app, DC Historic Sites right here. And again, it's very interesting to look up this information. So look, here's the menu on the left. So we're in the Discover page right now. So again, if you wanted to learn more about the Forrest Marbury House, University Clubs, Senator Theater, Slow Burrell House, McMillan Park Reservoir Historic District, founding, wow. St. Elizabeth's Hospital Historic District, National Geographic Society headquarters, wow. Superintendent's residence, the Admiral's House, other sites, House of Mercy, wow, that's cool. Heller's Bakery, wow. Different history as well. That you can learn more about. So, wow, that's cool. You have your sites. So look at that, recent sites that you've looked at, or you can look at featured sites. So look at that. Northeast Savings Bank, Little Tavern Shop, number 27, Eastern High School, Buchanan School Plaza, St. Joseph Seminary, Uptown Theater. Yeah, so I mean, there's just so much to learn. Like if I tap this one, this is Bury Farm Dwellings. Look at that. So you have your text, of course, and you have your photos. So this second one, look at these different photos. So look, let's look at the images first. Bury Farm Dwellings, interior, 1950. Photo courtesy of the DC Housing Authority. Wow. Other pictures. Historic Preservation Nomination Form. What? Wow. Again, just wow. Just looking at these pictures is amazing, right? Stokely Carmichael at Bury Farm Dwellings. Child at Bury Farm Dwellings. Wow. High Court voids school segregation, upsets separate but equal doctrine. Wow. Plaintiffs Barbara Adrian Jennings, Bowling versus Sharp, Brown versus Board of Education, ended public school segregation in DC and nationwide. Wow, that's, again, just cool. Just looking at this different information, right? You can read more about it. Of course, in here, going to the text part. Wow, there's a lot of great information. I mean, just to learn more. Different site. Let's do one more site together. Let's see. Senator Theater, let's go in here. The entrance pavilion is the only remaining piece of this cherished neighborhood theater. Let's go to the photos again. Let's see. This is the entrance pavilion. Wow. This was the foyer inside of the theater, and that's how the seats used to look in the auditorium of the Senate. I've never been in the Senator Theater, so this is really cool. It's like taking a trip straight from my iPad. Same thing, you can look at the text in here and you can see what's going on. So with it, wow. Last paragraph, after much controversy, tragically, the auditorium was demolished in 90, leaving only the facade and lobby building. Wow. And here you have tours. So look at that. You can take a very own tour straight from your iPad. So if you want food and drink tour, DC apartment buildings tour, abstract sculptures of DC tour. That's cool. Let's do that one. So they have the different sites in here that you can read. So look at that, stories for your tour. You can read about it, of course. At the top right, you can see a map. You can see where things are at. It's just amazing. Look at this sky landscape. I remember seeing this downtown. That's cool. Yep, Vermont Avenue and L Street. This is cool. This abstract sculpture. Yeah, photograph providing a full view of the sculpture. I definitely remember this downtown. So again, with this app, you can discover new sites, new tours, a map. You can search for different things as well. So I think this is a really, really cool app. So if you like DC historic sites, if you want to download it, take advantage of it, if you have taken advantage of it, please raise your hand in Zoom. But that's cool. We just took like 3 kind of tours in like 5 minutes. So that was a lot of fun. So I hope you all get to take advantage of this app and learning more about DC's important and irreplaceable historic places and spaces. I used to go to movies there. The price is $1.25. Oh my goodness. I wish I was there. Went to the Senator Theater many times. Thank you so much for that. It's good to know that others were able to experience that because I can't experience that now. So, it's literally demolished. So that's good. That's nice to hear. So thank you all. You all can hit lower. I appreciate that. And then our last app for our All About DC portion is the WH Experience or White House Experience. Experiencing the White House offers multiple tours related to the executive mansion in a single app, including an intimate room-by-room virtual experience of the White House. So if you go to the App Store, hit the search, hit it again, just keep hitting it until you have the keyboard up, ready to go. You're going to type in WH Experience, hit the search, and it's right here at the top right-hand side. WH Experience is from the White House Historical Association. I'm going to share the link to this app and paste it into the Zoom chat as I've done before. Thank you. I used to go to the Broadway Theater on 7th Street and the price was 25 cents. Oh my God, like I can only imagine, right? Thank you so much. Even though I'm not there, or, I was just reading those messages just makes me feel like I was there just a little bit. So thank you all so much for that. But again, let me make sure I did put it in the chat. I did. Yep, the White House Experience. Make sure you, of course, you tap on the link, you get it, you download it. And now let's open the app up together. Okay, so this is the White House Historical Association app. It's very simple. This is your homepage. So look, you can look at the tour for the springtime scavenger hunt or the Easter egg roll or just a tour of the White House, even for kids or presidential look-alike. That's cool. You have your tour section, so you can look at the different tours that are there. Your search section, of course, you can search for different tours, different things within the app. The map, you can see what's going on, those places that we were talking about, etc. Well, let's go into a tour. So let's do this White House 360 virtual tour. So let's see what comes out when we do that. There you go, White House 360 virtual tour. And you just read through. So you can even hit begin as well. I wonder what happens when you hit begin. Excuse me, it's taken a second. And that's just interesting. Again, just seeing the different options that you have. You notice when I hit begin, and sometimes it will happen. I noticed that, this app hasn't updated once in a while. So sometimes when you do press a certain button, it may not work out as you had intended. So what you need to do, oops. Again, sometimes you can just close out of the app or even just access it, or sometimes it just may take a while. So it took like a minute or two just to get itself together, but sometimes it will happen. So good. But if something just like stops working or if it's frozen, then you can double tap your home button and close out of the app. Okay, as we learned in module. So make sure you check that out. Let's see. Okay, yes, my screen was frozen for a second, but you all can still hear me. Oops. Sorry about that, you all. Yep, and there you go. as you go through supported browsers, let's hit end. Wow. Yeah, just to look more information, it says enter the 360-degree tour here. So I just hit here. And look at that, White House 360 virtual tour. So we're starting, you can zoom in, of course, or move around with your finger, with your hand, and you can just see what goes on. So this is like the entrance right here. Wow, that's really cool. Yep, I just hit the play option. So I'm just seeing the different options that you can have. You can do explore the 3D space just with your hands. Is going up. Let's see, let's go up these steps. Wow, and I'm just tapping. It's literally like you're going through and taking your own virtual tour. So I'm walking through. And this is the lobby area right here. I remember. I actually, quick story. I played flute for from 3rd grade to 12th grade. So when I was in 5th grade, I was around 10 years old. I was in a choir, flute choir, and we were actually performing right here in this spot for everyone passing by. And I was able to meet Barack and Michelle Obama here at this very spot, take a picture with them and everything. So that was a lot of fun. But this was the area that I was actually in. So it's cool. If you've been in the White House, you may see something that you recognize. But yeah, you keep going into the tour. Again, just seeing, wow, all these different rooms, like what's in here. This is cool. This is Coming Through the Rye, Frederick Remington, 1918. Wow, that's cool. Again, you can also just go based on the different items, different things that are in there, different china. Hillary Clinton, wow, in 2003. Hayes dinner service, these different things in this section. Wow. The East Room, they even give you a tour or even a little video. Wow, there's just so much that you can do in this app. I mean, you can just look around. You can also get some information, or you can swipe, you hit that button and go to another room. So let's go to the, let's see. Let's go to the state dining room. And look at that. And these little circles. This is Abraham Lincoln, 1869. This right here, Adam's benediction mantelpiece. Let me zoom in. How beautiful is that, right? So yeah, with this app, again, please explore it, for yourself and just to see all these little tidbits of information. But you can literally take a tour straight from your iPad in the White House, and you can see it, you can read it, you can watch it straight from that one app. So if you like this app, if you want to take advantage of it, download it, etc., please raise your hand in Zoom. And I would love to see if you're interested in looking at this app. But hey, again, who knew you could take a free virtual tour from your iPad just with one app of the White House? So, for all the apps that we cover, please share it with your friends and family and others as well to take advantage of. Thank you all so much. I see we had about 6, 7 hands. Thank you all. Hope you get to take advantage of the app and learn something new. You all can hit lower at the bottom. So thank you all so much for that. Thank you. And yes, it was very interesting, Janelle and Bridget. Thank you so much for that. I like this app. We have time, so we have time to mention some of these and go into some of these. These were my apps for cooking presentation. So again, these are 3 apps you can utilize when you are cooking. If you need some ideas, new things to make, these apps are very helpful. So first up is Tasty. There are over 4,000 recipes at your fingertips. You can get step-by-step instructions, search for recipes based on ingredients you already have, etc. And just a note, you must have or create a Tasty account to access the app. So once you download the app, you must have a Tasty account to fully experience the app. So again, in the App Store, you're gonna type in Tasty recipes. Cooking videos is right here. Once you get it, download it, take advantage of it. please make sure you do. So that way you can, again, get a brand new idea of maybe something that you would like to cook. So there is the app. I'm going to open it with you all. Again, this is Tasty. Yep, again, make sure you follow the prompts that are on the screen. Make sure you sign up for your account, of course, for your profile, etc. So that way, again, you can fully utilize this app. So look, search Tasty. You can search for anything that you like. Find recipes based on what you already have at your home. So again, you can enter in up to 3 ingredients, what you have, and it gives you a plethora of options to utilize. So let's say you had some chicken, maybe some onions, just being very general, and maybe have some garlic, right? So if you just do those 3 and hit find recipes, look at that, 438 recipes that you can make. So look at all these options. I mean, goodness gracious, right? There's just so many options. I'm just swiping up my finger. There's literally something for everyone, right? I know I'm going quite fast, but just even seeing these different pictures, there's just so much you can make with just 3 ingredients. Thank you, Janelle. I'll be talking about that in a second, Bridget. Again, it doesn't cost anything. Again, if I don't mention a cost, if I don't mention you have to do X, Y, and Z, then you don't have to do it, you all, which I love, it's so surprising that these things are free, but they certainly are. So please take advantage of these different apps and accounts and things of that nature. So no, it doesn't cost anything to have a Tasty account. So again, your Discover page, this is recommended. So look, just many different recommendations. What we're loving now, what our community is cooking, recipes I've used, things that are suggested, trending recipes, popular recipes, summer desserts, smoothies. Who doesn't love bacon? Guides, different guides, recent recipes. I mean, there's just so much to take advantage of, you all. I mean, hey, look, you can even utilize their AI service, right? Meet Botatui, discover the perfect meal anytime. Just ask AI. So you can literally ask AI anything. So like examples like, what's the unique dish using butternut squash? Or find me a recipe. What's a classic dish? Let me write, find me a popular, because Mexican recipe with pork. Let me write that. And once I hit the return or the go or that arrow key, yep, look at that. It's just thinking of or looking up popular recipes, just taking a second. And it's really cool. Look at that. Hey there. I've got 3 delicious recipes to try. So pork tacos, tacos al pastor, tamales. Wow. So these are some great suggestions. So look at that. I can go to the recipe. I can favorite here at the top right. What's the second option do? There's a subscript. There's a share. There is a paid part if you want, Tasty Plus. But again, everything that we're doing today is free. But there are some other or additional things that you can do. But hey, it looks good to me what is available. When you go to the recipe, of course, you can change the amount of servings that you want, and that changes how much you need already for you. So if you were just doing 5 servings, then you won't need as much corn, etc. Ingredients. And Tasty partners with Walmart, so you can actually, again, purchase the items needed for that recipe in your cart from Walmart. It'll take you straight to Walmart's page. Go check out at Walmart once you add them to your cart. And of course, you can utilize credit, debit, EBT, anything. I like that that you can utilize that on with Walmart so as well. So make sure you check that out. That partnership that they have. But yes, there are just so many little but very important functions and features you can utilize. The community section, look, these are what folks have posted onto their profiles. So, I mean, you can comment on them or like them, or again, just get inspiration. But these are some beautiful pictures, I may say. I'm definite. I like, love me some pancakes, so those look really good. But they look good. So again, inspiration is always there. Meal plans. Again, there are some select meal plans that are available, but if you want all of them, you'll need Tasty Plus, but they give you some already. Again, your cart has all of the items in your cart needed for a certain recipe, which is convenient, and you have your profile. So you can save recipes, you can look at your cookbooks, etc. That you created, your recipes. You can create a cookbook in here, and you can look at all of your activity, etc. So there is a lot to this app. So please make sure you check it out. So if you like the Tasty app, if you want to utilize it or download it, or if you have downloaded it before and utilized it, please raise your hand in Zoom. Yeah, Pinterest, that has a lot of inspiration as well. I'm glad that you used that. Thank you. Thank you, Anne, for your message. I seen that. I didn't get to mention it. And thank you, Yvonne. I really like the Tasty app as well. So please make sure you utilize it more for different things, different foods. Okay, thank you all so much. You all can hit lower at the bottom. As mentioned before, again, we've covered Supercook quite a few times in our being together. But again, for our newcomers, this app is basically recipes by ingredient. Have you opened the fridge and thought to yourself, what can I make with what I have? This is the app to the rescue. So it shows you recipes based on only the ingredients that you do have. So you're going to go to the App Store. Oh, sorry. Siri activated my phone. And you're going to type in Supercook. And it appears here at the top right-hand side, Supercook recipe by ingredient. So it really helps out, with, not wasting food, because again, you're only putting in what you have. So it really helps to reduce food waste. It also reduces cost because, you're using up what you have. So, you don't have to buy it later. So it reduces your food cost and your food waste as well. So make sure you check out this app. Again, it's called Supercook. I'm going to go ahead and open it with you all. And I like it. It's very easy to access. So this is at the bottom is again your toolbar. So this is your pantry right here. So these are the ingredients that you have. You can always adjust them. So like if you didn't have butter, eggs, garlic, or milk, you can undo those. You can also just go to your pantry and you can delete any of them if you want, if you run out of those things, or you can remove all of the ingredients by hitting these three dots at the top right. You can remove them and start from scratch if you want. But yes, once you're in your pantry, once you're in this section, you choose again what ingredients that you have. You can also use your voice as well by hitting that mic option if you want to, or you can add or remove them physically by typing them in. But again, it says the only ingredients we assume you have are salt, pepper, and water. So again, you're just going through it. I would take 5 or 10 minutes just to go through these different things and see what you have, especially if you're feeling like, hey, I have what I have, I don't know what to make with it. You can use this app to help out with that. So yes, I do have butter, eggs, garlic, milk, onion, sugar, flour, olive oil. I do have these things, these essentials. So it's good to have these essentials like ketchup, soy sauce. I'm just thinking of literally what I have. So this is what I have in my home. Let's see, potato, honey, vanilla, spaghetti, literally just looking through, seeing what you got. Onion powder, Italian seasoning, I have a bell pepper. Again, just looking through vegetables and greens. I have tomatoes, red onions. And then there's so many options. Like you can literally go, not to be funny, you can go ham on what you got. But it's literally, if you want to have an inventory or your pantry right here in your iPad, you can do so. Literally everything that you have, you can just either type them in or look through the list. It's all up to you. I like for mushrooms, I don't have any right now. For fruits, I have apples, bananas, etc. Berries, you can see what berries you have, nuts and seeds. I have cashews and peanuts, cheeses. I have some mozzarella, maybe some cheddar, maybe some sour cream, etc. So it's like going through. I have bacon, some ground beef, some sweet Italian sausage, pork fillet, sausage. again, just, there's so many options here, right? So once you're done, again, with your pantry, you see at the bottom right, it says see recipes. So look at that. I hit see recipes. It says building your menu, and look at that. You can make 8,283 recipes with your 35 ingredients. So look at that. Using your bacon, Asian, using your pork fillet, appetizer and snacks, using your ground beef, French, using your pork chops, Creole and Cajun, using your sausage, oven free, using your sweet Italian sausage, special occasions, using your cashews, American, using your peanuts, Indian. I mean, there, you know what? It's just amazing, right? What you can make with those ingredients that you have. So if I was maybe I was in let's see, a pork chop mood, maybe let's go with these honey garlic pork chops. So you can see again the recipe. You can favorite it by hitting the heart here at the top right. You can see again the ingredients, and at the bottom it says view full recipe. So you have to tap on that so you can view the full recipe from that particular website that it's in. So this recipe is in a website called keyingredient.com. So I just swipe through, look at that. There's the ingredients, there's the details, there's the preparation. So you have the recipe there. So it's this one is quite easy, right? Wow. There's 3 different steps, right? So these are, you can go to the website and just see what's going on with that particular recipe as well. Okay. So again, you can look at your pantry. Again, at the bottom, pantry, add or remove ingredients. You can look at your menu. You can look at your favorites, meals that you favorited, and you can even create a shopping list with this app. There are many different ways you can make a shopping list in your iPad, whether it be in notes or in pages or in reminders, etc. But this is just another option that you have. So again, if you wanted to add eggs or milk or cheese, right? You can add them to your shopping list and select them once you get it, right? So once you come home, or even if you bring your device to, the store, etc., you can check them off or check them on as you'd like. So with this app, again, you can look at your pantry, all the recipes you can make with those ingredients in your pantry, your favorites, and you can create a shopping list right straight from this app. If you like this app, if you want to take advantage of it, download it, utilize it, or if you have already done so, please raise your hand in Zoom. But hey, again, you put in what you have, it tells you what you can make. You can make your own shopping list, favorite your recipes, add or remove ingredients as you please, and again, help you reduce your food costs and waste. So helps yourself out and the planet and your wallet. So who doesn't like that, right? Thank you all. I see about 6, 7 hands. I really, really like this app. So I hope you all do the same as well. And last but not least, again, I'm just going to mention it really, that we did discover or cover a game together. Let me get that up in 1 second, you all. But after this game, we will have our overview and discussion. So make sure you all stay on so you can let us know how you felt about today's session and the apps that you're interested in. So give me 1 moment. Again, just to pull up this last app. Thank you. Yep, and the last app that we're going to cover today, again, is a game. So again, I'm just going to briefly mention this one, but showcase, of course, the app and how to download it, things of that nature. This app is called Hungry Hearts Diner. It's a tale of star-crossed souls. This is a game about a small shop at the edge of a big city. Take on the role of a hardworking senior woman struggling to manage her family's little restaurant, and all by her lonesome. Cook tasty meals for a variety of characters. Learn more about their triumphs and struggles as they chow down your home-cooked food. So if you go to the App Store on your device and you hit the search, you hit the search again, and you're going to type in Hungry Hearts Diner. There is a Hungry Hearts Diner 2 as well, and this Neo version, I guess. But the original version right here at the top right, you are going to get it and download it, of course. And this is what it looks like. Again, experience a tale that will warm your heart. you can cook up a storm, then expand your menu with old-fashioned Japanese home cooking. So of course you can learn more about Japanese culture as well by playing this game. There is a story mode. Of course, it's in English, but you see, here it's in Japanese as well. But again, you can buy upgrades for your diner. You can learn more about the characters. And I really like this game. It's a lot of fun, just basically managing your own restaurant straight from your iPad with this fun and lovable game. So I'm going to hit the copy link, hit the share button, and paste this link into the chat for you all. So I would try to check out this game. It's a lot of fun. And again, you get to learn more about Japanese culture as well. So it's really fun. If you like these apps for cooking, the Supercook, the let's see, the Tasty app. And if you like this game, or if you want to take or check out this game out, or just see what it has to offer, again, please raise your hand in Zoom. If you like these apps for cooking, please raise your hand in Zoom if you liked what you saw today. As regards to for the cooking apps as well. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate, again, your participation today, you all. And again, as always, we are going to end with our overview and discussion. So again, today we talked about apps for movies and TV. So we briefly mentioned those. We mentioned or talked about all about DC, or apps for DC. That you can utilize. And last but not least, we talked about apps for cooking. So things you can utilize when you're cooking, and a game as well. Okay, so again, please raise your hand if you'd like to share your thoughts on today's session and answer one or more of these questions. But again, did you like today? Just share your thoughts on today's session, and maybe your a few of your favorites or your favorite app of the bunch that we talked about today. So again, if you would like to share your thoughts, you have a couple minutes for you all to share your thoughts and answer these questions on the screen. But again, it was so much fun today to review. Next week, I heard a suggestion last time about games, so I will do my best to get that for Monday. And next Friday, it'll be a little bit of a different kind of session. It will revolve DC in a way, so it'll be a little different than what we've been doing. So I really look forward to that advanced training. So make sure y'all check that out next Monday at 10 a.m. and next Friday at 10 a.m. for advanced session, okay? Other than that, I am now open to our hands, and we have a couple minutes to, again, talk about, again, how you felt about today's session. First up is Miss Dina. How are you doing today? Hope you enjoyed. You had a comment for today's session, Ms. Dina?
No. Well, I can say I enjoyed all the apps, which I had already previously downloaded, especially Tasty, from my previous sessions. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
But I enjoyed the new one of the White House. And the app that showed the Senator Theater, which I was in those days when it was open, the Senator, the Atlas, things like that. So I enjoyed seeing that. That's historic.
Yes, ma'am. I love that. I love that app. Again, just being able to look at those sites, the places that was deemed as historic and noteworthy and such. So you really get to learn about the history of DC. And even though we've been here for so many, I've been here for like 2/3 of my life, and I'm pretty sure many of you have also been here for the majority of your lives. And it's still amazing to learn more things or new things about the places and things that you love, right?
Right.
So yes, check those. Yeah, no problem. Check that session out. And again, that's our All About DC session on our YouTube channel. So I would also check that out if you want to review those in depth and learn more about DC, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem, Ms. Dina. Have a wonderful rest of your morning.
You have a good weekend.
Oh, thank you as well, Ms. Dina. I'll see you later on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Next up is Yvonne. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. You had a comment on the apps today on the session?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Alex. You covered apps that featured some of my favorites, which is historic sites, cooking, and I'd like to, that White House virtual tour. That's fantastic.
Oh, it was so fun. It felt like we was just there, right?
Absolutely. And I'd like to see the White House yard and gardens. I'd like to see more of that.
I'm sure you will with the Easter egg one, like that first options. I'm sure they talk about the yard and all the places also surrounding DC. I wish I was able to see that today too, in there. But it was just so fun just to be in there, see like even like the things in the rooms they mentioned, like they put the dates for the paintings and who painted them and like what they are. And there's also videos and text and just different tours that are available. So yes. Try to check it out.
I have to remember that because they say account, it doesn't necessarily mean there's a cost. I always think there's a cost when they say open an account.
Yeah, no, again, that's why it's so cool just to take advantage of these different apps. It's so easy. And once you do what you need to do in the app, you can really take advantage of it, especially, like with the cooking, you see when you have an account, you can save recipes and just save information, make your own cookbooks, your own little playlist of recipes or different these different apps. So just by having that account allows you to for those select apps allows you to really get a lot done and to learn a lot of new things, right?
Yes. Do they ask for your Apple ID or any of that to open an account?
Each account is going to be different, Yvonne. So it all depends on what each app asks. So some apps is very simple. They just ask for an email and you need to create a password. Some will be name, email, password. It just depends on the what app you're using. So they're all going to be a little different. So it's really important to look at the screen to be able to see what is available. Okay.
Thank you so much. See you at noon.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you.
And let's all not forget to lower our hands and mute ourselves. I appreciate that so we can hear from everyone. Next up is Anne. Again, thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed. You just want to share your thoughts on today?
Well, I like cooking. So, I have looked at that app and really not invested the time that I should have in it. But I will be looking at those.
It's okay. It's like that sometimes, man.
I have them on my iPad, but somehow this year has been very difficult. So I'm just trying to get it back together. But I love the one on the White House again, and I love the historical places, especially the Senator. I performed at the White House with Immaculate Conception's choir during the Kennedy. And I have been in there as a PTA representative to meet the presidents when the legal counsel and from the PTA have come here too. So I've been in the White House, but I actually performed in the White House like you did. So it's interesting to see that this stuff is documented in places that you can't go now that you used to go.
Yeah, it's just readily available. I mean, just from one app and a button, you can see, what may be not forbidden, but it's straight from your home, comfort of your own home. You can learn more about things and it's, at your own pace, which I think is really fun.
I'm learning something new about this iPad every day. So and I like that especially the one that gives you what you have and what you can utilize. Because I've got some squash in the freezer, and I'm just thinking I usually fix it with shrimp, but it might be nice to try something new. So
just literally type that into Supercook and add that to your pantry, and just they'll probably give you a whole bunch of those recipes. I just got me an eggplant, so when I decide to cook it, I'll type an eggplant and I'll see what I can make with it on either Tasty or Super Cook. So it's
Okay, and I got a recipe too if you want to text me.
oh, okay. I appreciate that, Anne. But I love that she liked all the apps and
Okay.
recognized how important, and cool they are. So I really appreciate that, Anne.
All right,
Yeah.
honey. Have a good day and a good weekend. Be safe
Yeah.
in case I
All
don't
right.
talk to you later on.
Okay. Well, I'll see you on soon. Okay, Anne?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Next up is Miss Dolores. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining as always. Do you just want to share your thoughts on today?
Yes, I like the historic and the White House, but the historic brought back memories when I was going to school at UDC, and we had to take DC history,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to do the Mount Pleasant area, which was a plantation from like 16th Street down to Walbridge. It was a plantation, but then I saw where, the different historical places you was naming. So I'm really interested in that, to even see that about the cemetery that they have on Benning Road, but nobody really know about it, because when you're driving, you just see a fence there with a lot of stuff in front of it, but it's a cemetery in the back. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So please check it out. Again, it's just so amazing just looking at those pictures and just reading that text. And again, you can basically take a tour with your iPad with that DC Historic Sites app. So I hope you get to take advantage of it. Okay, Miss Dolores?
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that so much. And last but not least, for our hands, again, thank you for lowering your hands and muting yourself. I appreciate that so much. Our last hand for today is from Miss Cassandra. Again, I hope you're well. Did you want to share your thoughts on today's session?
Yes, I was real shocked at the tour of the White House. And I really learned a lot from that today, and I want to go back on and finish the whole tour. And I also like to, I want to try out the app for the tasty foods and recipes. I like both of those.
Yep, I really appreciate that, Cassandra. It's just so cool again, with the reviews. Again, as you can see, we, with these past 5-6 sessions that we do in these reviews, we just covered so many different types of apps. So really, you can do anything on your iPad. It's just about doing a little research, seeing what the App Store has to offer. And that's how we've been able to cover 100 apps just from the beginning of this year. So today was so much fun. I really appreciate all of your participation. Again, make sure you check out our trip to Mexico at 12 o'clock and our module 130 on email. So again, make sure I'll check out our dance session next Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. We're looking forward to those. I hope you learned a lot today and had some fun. And again, I will see you all soon for our trip to Mexico and module. Thanks so much for participating, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thanks so much, you all. It was a lot of fun. See you all later.
All right.
Right.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. It was so
Thank
fun.
you, Alex.
Have a good
Thank
rest of your day, everyone. Thank
You
you.
too.
See you on Zoom. Have a good day.
Thank you.